Hello everyone and welcome to Moonride, where we're channeling the man in the moon. Today I'm going to take a look at gerrymandering. Perhaps you've noticed that recently they found evidence that the Republicans were trying to gerrymander the country using the census to ask questions about people's minority status and about whether they were really citizens of the United States. I'm curious to see whether the Supreme Court will change the opinion that they have already decided that would allow the census question. Also, I am going to start taking requests. So if you will send $7 to my PayPal account, which is below, it will have the place where you can send the $7. Also, my email. When you send the $7, be sure to tell me exactly what you would like me to read on. It would need to be something political, not too personal to you. I do take a risk here in the sense that I might get 5,000 requests for 5,000 different things, and I might be doing this for a while. But that's okay. Theoretically, several people will ask for one question. If that does happen, I'll spend a little bit more time, and I will be doing this on live readings. I'm going to put a timestamp on this. Today here in Australia is Tuesday. I know it's Monday in America. I'm going to say up until Friday America time. I'll be taking these requests just so I can evaluate how practical this is to do. It might be that I have to give some of your money back because I just can't do all of them, but we'll just see how it goes. So let's think about gerrymandering. Spirit, what do you think? What will the Supreme Court do in regard to the new census question? Well, I can see, first of all, that in terms of the opposition, the 4 Democrats on the Supreme Court, this is extraordinarily heavy for them. First of all, they've just been lied to. They were told something which was not true. It's only accidental that we found out the details of why the Republican Party members wanted to do this census. So those 4 people are so deadly serious that it's almost like something that they're going to walk out on. I mean, if they find the court allows that, I think it really does say a message to the United States that it doesn't really matter. Yeah, there is no law anymore. There are no ethics. It's just Republican, Democrat. And I get the feeling that at least the very top, Roberts, doesn't want his legacy to be quite that overtly partisan. Yeah, it's a very difficult decision for them. Hmm. Wow, it's really quite unclear. Hmm. So I'm kind of getting the message that that they'll do it. They'll allow the census question. That's my initial take here. Let me see if that's confirmable. It is on the board. It's not 100% certain. It is still to be decided. It's really, the votes are really tallying both ways from one moment to the next. So Spirit, what color? Send me a color, right? Let me know. Maybe it's red or blue. It's close, man. It's really close. I do get blue, which makes me think Democrats. So I'm going to contradict myself and say it is quite an ambiguous thing. It is not a certain thing. But I do think the left will prevail and they will not allow the census question. This is very, very close. I do get a good deal of protests involved in this. I think we should protest this. This goes to the heart of fairness in our society. Okay, so let's take a look at the census questions. Can you show me some way? Okay, so I'm getting 50 questions. There's a 51st, which has been drawn out. I don't think the Supreme Court will allow this, but it is not certain. It really is our obligation to protest this in any way, shape, or form that we can. We need to make our voices heard. I would also recommend that for me personally, if this is added to the census, I will not participate in the census. If they add this question in protest, I will refuse to take this. I would say to you, consider that option. Yeah, it is. It's going to be a pretty close vote. It's not going to be absolutely certain right away. I think that the left will prevail and the Dems will prevail, but it is imperative for all of us to make our voices heard. This may be another one of those situations like Citizens United, where we have to protest it. I understand Citizens United was unsuccessful despite our protests, but this is another brick in the wall in terms of denying our rights to vote. All right, so ultimately I'm going to say probably the left will prevail, but it is not certain. Again, I'm advising and I'm seeing people protesting. It's extremely important. Thanks for watching.